At the end of day 3, I told my husband, if I don't get out of here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. We had to get to a spot where the helicopter could land to get me, and I couldn't even walk half a mile. In my mind, it seemed like it took 2 hours to get there because I just kept falling and my legs were not cooperating at all. I'm living with CPT II, a long-chain fatty acid oxidation disorder. Looking back now, knowing what the symptoms are, I feel like I've had it since my early 20s. I was active in high school, but not to the same degree that I was in my early 20s. I started running a lot. I did marathons and I was going to the gym all the time. I would always have muscle fatigue, but in my mind, I didn't know that wasn't normal. Then, a couple of years ago, shortly after going to the gym, I went into rhabdomyolysis. I probably wasn't eating enough and was extremely stressed at work. I was admitted to the hospital for a couple of days. I essentially received a lot of fluid and the rhabdomyolysis completely resolved and I was fine. I did get genetic testing done, but my sample never actually made it to the lab. There was an issue with the physician's clinic that sent my sample. They didn't fill out all of the paperwork. So for about 2 years, I just assumed they didn't discover anything. And so I proceeded to do my pretty intense activities. What led to my diagnosis was that I went on a 28-mile hike. This was July 2020. 3 days into the hike, I just was feeling extremely ill. I was vomiting, and I knew that there was something wrong. I couldn't walk out of our campsite to get back home. I had to get helicopter evacuated out. We were in the middle of nowhere. When I was hospitalized that time, I was there for about 2 weeks. Throughout the hospital stay, nobody knew what the issue was. I got the same kind of treatment as the first time, lots of fluids and a high-fat diet, which is not consistent with the kind of treatment that I'm supposed to have with CPT II. I was discharged, and I only learned of my test results months later. I received a package explaining my diagnosis. I was pretty depressed and angry. It left me frustrated and stressed out. I was told that there just isn't enough research going into metabolic disorders, and that I will probably have to be my own specialist in terms of knowing how to handle the effects. And if I do get into an emergency type situation, I will have to inform the healthcare providers about my diagnosis. I get extreme fatigue, and it can last anywhere from 1 to 4 days on average. My symptoms depend on my diet, what physical activity I'm doing, and the time of the month. There's a lot of muscle heaviness, muscle achiness, shaking, and an inability to control my temperature. Cold seems to really impact me a lot. The shivering, as I understand it, impacts my metabolism. And as a result, I do require extra energy or have to be very conscious of what I'm wearing. With day-to-day life, if I don't notice it, I forget about it. So I go about living my life, and I'm a pretty active, happy person. When I do start feeling the symptoms, I get extremely frustrated. I feel like a prisoner of my own body because I want to go on a long hike or ride my bike to some new destination, and I just can't. Mentally, I want to do so many things. Mentally, I'm really strong, but my body is not listening.
LC-FAOD are rare genetic metabolic disorders that prevent the body from breaking down long-chain fatty acids into energy during metabolism. You may identify with a certain type of LC-FAOD, each of which involves a mutation in a different gene or genes. The types are referred to as CPT I, CACT, CPT II, VLCAD, TFP, and LCHAD. Symptoms can include low blood sugar, muscle weakness or muscle breakdown, heart muscle damage, and liver dysfunction. To learn more, visit FAODinfocus.com or talk to your doctor.